Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got the 2024 X5 xDrive50e, the plug-in hybrid variant of the X5, or the LCI Lifecycle Impulse Refreshed X5. This is a customer ordered car. It is an individual Maldives Blue. I'm not sure about the origin of this color, but it is a really lovely shade of blue. From the lighter side, maybe more towards like Atlantis blue, perhaps. But if you want to order an individual X vehicle, BMW plant Spartanburg has an approved list of colors, so it's really easy to get this thing approved. And of course, you will have to wait in order to get the car produced. So you'll have a delay anywhere between 2 to 10 weeks, sometimes maybe a little bit longer in terms of getting production lined up. All right, so up front, you have the revised headlights. You have the M Sport Professional package. They have the blacked out, well, not quite blacked out kidney grille. I think it's more of a matte black here, which goes a little bit in contrast with the rest of the bumper here in high gloss black. See the sensor there? That doesn't mean you have the driving assistance professional package. That sensor is there no matter what you order. It is, however, not connected if you don't get it. It's a parking assistance package as well. So one way you can tell on the outside, see the camera is there. So if you have 3 horizontal lines, which this one does have, that means you have the Driving Assistance Pro. If you only have 2 horizontal lines up there, that means you do not have it. And unfortunately, you can't add anything like Driving Assistance Plus, which would be basically active cruise control or ACC stop and go. Can't add it on the X5 or X6 or X7. So moving over to the side, we have the style 915M wheels with the red M Sport calipers. I think a really bold choice going against the very light blue, but definitely stands out. Here's your charging flap and our electrified by eye badging here, which used to be, and that electrified by eye used to be here on the door, now moved down here with the refreshed X5. Take a step back, and here's Maldives Blue outside of direct sunlight. Luckily, we'll have some sun momentarily. Show you what this color really looks like. It's really good looking shade of blue. Now out back, we have a revised taillights. Sort of a, almost like an energy sword, not quite the X3. You notice that we do have the trailer hitch, which of course is an option on the X5. So this also means you will not have the kick to open feature, so you have to open up your cargo area the old-fashioned way, either with a remote control or with a latch there at the back, or even inside the car as well. There's that 3/4 view of Maldives Blue. This is the first time I'm seeing Maldives Blue in the flesh, but I think it's a really fantastic color. The customer did a really great job speccing this car out. We're going to hop on the inside and go over all the pricing and packages on this particular build, and it's loaded. All right, so opening up, we have the Silverstone Sensafin. So that's one thing the customer did not order. They did not go with leather seats, but Silverstone is a very lovely contrast against the very light blue of Maldives Blue. Seats are nice and comfortable, nice quilting effect, and perforated as well. You see we do have our side bolster adjustment, lumbar support, and powered crumb catcher, as well as the multi-contour seats, which are an option on the X5. M badging down here, a little ASMR still available for the customer. So inside we have our standard M Sport steering wheel. M badging down here. Now again, with iDrive 8, or in this case 8.5, on some vehicles, you will no longer have the heated steering wheel button, but there's been a little bit of an improvement in that. We'll go over that momentarily. iDrive 8.5 live cockpit in front of me. Heads-up display. All right, and here's our iDrive 8.5 screen. Now again, quick access down here for heated steering wheel and heated seats, or in this case, ventilated seats as well. I think that's a big improvement over before, where you had to go into the climate menu itself to get to those things, or use the voice commands. Let's see, can you get to that? But unfortunately, can't get to it using the iDrive controller. I think that would be an improvement because you can already get down there. Why not allow you to get over here to the temperature stuff? All right, trim is fine line black wood trim. Again, it looks a little bit brighter here with the sunlight. Got your X5 batching over here, and with the. Now I wish this was a progress bar for the charging level of the 50E. So as you make progress, this fills up. That would have been a nice little Easter egg. Rest of your fine line blackwood trim here. Controls for the iDrive controller, gear selector nub, and start stop button, all in crystal. Air suspension, which is standard on the 50E. You can also get it on the X5 M60. Starting price of the X550E is $72,500. The individual paint adds another $5,000. Sense fin is included. Driving Assistance Pro for another $2,100. M Sport package for $2,750, and those 21-inch wheels, which is the max you can get on the 50E, is another $950. M Sport Pro package, basically just Shadowline package for $850. Parking Assistance package for $900. The Exec package for $3950. Climate Comfort package for $1350. Moving on down, trailer hitch for $650. Front massaging seat for another $1,000, and multi-contour seats for $750. All told, MSRP of just shy of $94,000. Now the 50E does qualify, as long as you keep the MSRP below $80,000, for a limited federal tax credit. I believe it's $3,750, as long as you keep it below $80,000, which is entirely possible, having it moderately equipped, but no M Sport package. All right, so moving to the back. Again, no comfort access back here on the door handles, unfortunate, which means I've got to remember to do the unlock, which I always forget. All right, so moving in the back seat, here's our Sense-A-Fin and Silverstone interior in the back seat. All right, so here's the view of the cockpit from the back seat. Moonroof shade is open, and it is the Exec package, which means the LED Sky Lounge up here, which will light up in the interior lighting or ambient lighting color that you select. 2 zones back here for the rear passengers. You have some USB-C ports down there way at the bottom. So you also have access to USB-C ports here as well in the backs of the seats. But I'd say knee room and legroom is really, really good. And of course, headroom is no issue whatsoever in the X5, unless you're maybe 7 feet tall. All right, moving to the back again. No kick to open because we do have the trailer hitch down here. Do that the old-fashioned way. Here's the view of the cargo area. Again, you can fold down these seats here for more storage space. So you have that little latch right there. So you can fold down the rear seats. And because it's a plug-in hybrid, you don't get much of storage space, but you have a flexible fast charger. So the benefit of this thing here is charging times have been increased, but you'll have to make do with a level 2 fast charger. You're going to have to get an adapter on a plug-in hybrids that comes with a household 110 volt. So you will need to get a NEMA 1450 adapter from your parts counter. But charging times are much better. So you can do 32 amps or about 7.4 kilowatt charging, which means on the level 2 charger, you're going from 0 to full in about 3.5 hours. Otherwise, if you use 110 volt, I think it's about 20, basically a whole day. So in terms of horsepower and torque, combined with the electric motor, so it's 483 horsepower, 516 torques, propelling this thing from 0 to 60 at 4.6 seconds. Again, that's BMW rated times, which means it's probably a little bit faster than that. Again, you'll have to make sure you are charged up to take advantage of that. And this is probably the Goldilocks X5. It's got plenty of power, plenty of room, and of course, electric range. Now, I think the EPA says about 39 miles. You can get better than that. I think it's showing right now 41 miles of electric range, so a big improvement of the 45E. It's about 25% more range. It's a bigger battery too. It's 25.7 kilowatt hours. But I think this is the X5 to have. It does basically everything, and with plenty of power. But that's it for a quick tour around this individual X550e. We'll see you at the next video.